Do they say that?
That's what they say.
Let's not get into what they say about you. Anyway.
We can get into it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Flacco. Flacco has did some excellent research content on Rich Grinder, aka Rich Trapper.
So good.
I don't know where. Hey, Flacco, you get the trophy. I done did some research. Exposures did some research, but where he got that footage of the lady, and then he let this bozo line himself up with the chat GPT, but then he had the paperwork showing that wasn't even the lady's kid, so of course you're gonna get full custody because you don't have no kids. Bro, did you see that damn content?
I saw the video that Flacco made about him where I guess,
where he was beating the lady and telling her, you're going to send me a text saying this, so when the cops get here, it looks like you're lying. And I'm sitting here watching. And another thing I noticed, the damn apartment he was in, empty, had no furniture.
Rich Trappers?
It was empty.
Really? Okay.
No furniture.
I didn't notice that. Yeah,
I seen him walk out the door. It was nothing.
I'm kind of confused because it's like, I thought he was gay.
Grinder, well, he's bi.
Right.
What it looks like, because he's dealing with...
He's a Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, he's dealing with men and women.
What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. So we got Wack100 and Kiwi Head here. Wack100 thought he would take the opportunity to do nothing other than bash Boochie. I feel like Wack really wanted to do this. Seemed like Wack has something against Boochie for a while because he did say something to them Viral Way brothers about Boochie and all that way back when. Just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like it's another Boochie attack. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. Y'all saw that clip at the top. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody. I was just like, thought I'd throw that in there just because. Book up. Creating content today. Now, we're gonna get straight into this. Shout out all my good subs. Greatly appreciate that support and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Let's do this like this. Like this right here. You know what I'm talking
about? I hear you lost somebody because he wanted a $48 raise. You cheap.
Who is gossiping with you? Who's telling you things? Because you knew a lot about the Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. And then
I know a lot about a lot of shit.
And then the $48 raise, I mean, that's wrong. That number is wrong.
I'm being sarcastic.
Right.
But
Kiwi Head's, Rockhead is top exposer. Kiwi Head, act like you know. You're so sure know a lot about this and a lot about that. That's because he wants to know. He wants to know all your business. Kiwi Head.
You know, it was probably another, as a homie say, B note. Well, want another B note.
I am now living life without Boochie Bear. I'm seeing what life is like without him because
life without Boochie is crazy. Kiwi Head, like they in a relationship. I'm seeing what life is like without Boochie now. It's just me here with the rest of the fellas. No Boochie. That just sounds crazy.
Was I right?
Well,
was I right?
He hit me up while I was away on vacation and was basically like, listen, I need X amount of dollars per episode and I need to be on X amount of episodes per week and rah. And I was just on vacation mode and I just looked at my phone and I had already just been reading, you know, people arguing about him in the Reddit, people arguing about him in the group chat. And I just said, it's cool. I understand, man. But that being said, I don't know. Maybe we could work something out. Maybe maybe I shouldn't have been so kind of passive about it. But
hey, shout out Boochie, because, in another clip that I reacted to probably like last week or something, everybody was talking about the way to handle business is not to go online and try to strong arm you a raise or more shifts, right? But from what Kiwi Head's saying right here, hey, Boochie did hit him. But Kiwi Head being nonchalant, how he be about everything, care about you niggas. I'm on vacation. He don't care nothing about that, right? So he gave him a little nonchalant response. Boochie wasn't feeling it. So Boochie took to the airwaves. I'm not mad at that. Little clarification right there, because I thought Boochie went straight to the internet. I need a raise. I need more days. I'm Boochie. Because you can't do that. That's not the way you handle business. But Boochie, in fact, did handle things the right way. It's just that Kiwi Head ain't give a damn. Just had to say that.
I don't know. I mean, everybody wants to think that they're like worth. People like overestimate how much money you can make from doing YouTube videos, especially live ones like the
what
news.
What is this
and
dude's
shit.
channel?
Said that.
Defiant with Brandon or
what
something.
What does he do? How many views is he doing?
Defiant with Brandon is crazy. Shout out to all the people who are over there supporting Defiant Brandon, because you are indeed defiant with Brandon.
When he just goes up by himself.
Not a ton.
So why does he think he's more than what he is?
I mean, he's asking for a raise. That's fine. People can ask for raises. But
Yeah, but what has he done to deserve a raise?
Watch Wack start hating. Ooh, that's what he good at.
he always says that he brings so many views to the channel, when in reality, I don't really see the lift in views that he's claiming that there is.
But since he's been gone, has the views changed?
I haven't personally noticed that. It's possible. I haven't really got into it yet, so I gotta look into that.
Some of you brothers, some of you guys out there, stop listening to what people are telling you. They get in your ear, you're this, you're this, you're that. The same people be a little jealous that you're part of the platform and want you to do some dumb shit so you can remove yourself from the platform.
I think he's also frustrated because he just felt like we were making so much content about him.
No, he got to be able to handle it, because this is the dude that was pumping my name. I didn't even know who the dude was. Like, you really went and did all these things. Dude called you what he called you in your face. Other dude that was here dropped you twice. You know what I'm saying? Viral way.
Slayed him.
Viral way. I warned nephew them. They've been going up on him. I mean, it is what it is.
Damn, Boochie. Wack100 got the Carfax on you, bruh. Just saying. Seem like you having smoke with everybody. You just kicking up dust everywhere. That's what it seemed like. Wack100 said you did the thing here, and this thing over there. And you got the thing with Viral. You got the thing with Viral in them. You know what I'm saying? Seem like you the common denominator. Boochie. Just throwing that out there.
It is, bro.
Trouble in Long Beach, man. I don't think a Viral Way and him squashed it by any means.
Nah, nephew ain't letting it go. I told him, he texted me, he said, bro, everything you said he was going to do, he did. I told him. I told you I'm not bringing that dude to my table because I see the snake in it. I know an opportunist versus somebody playing team ball.
Wack100 of No Jumper calls Brandon Boochie Bear a snake. That's the title. You are watching a master at work.
I don't mind somebody playing team ball coming to the table. Let's help build you. But if I think you are opportunist and you got some BS going on, I don't want you around me. That's it.
I do like Brandon. I think he's a.
Yet you had loose cannon around you all that time. Just throwing that out there. I have to say that. You know what I'm saying? You said you knew he was a snake and wanted to play some kind of a snaky game with him. That's weird. Also, I want to know, is Seti coming to your table with the greater good? Because I heard he's an exposer for the time being. I want to know how that goes. Did you pay Seti to become an exposer? Did you promise Seti something to make him want to get down with the grave diggers? I'm just wondering. inquiring minds want to know. Can't believe that, SETI.
A pretty decent content creator, but I don't know.
What content has he created?
The best one was when he was arguing with the white supremacist guy.
Oh, that's with you.
That was pretty entertaining.
But that's his lane. I think where he steps out of his lane is when he tries to come with the proper shit when the other content is going on. He should have stayed in that lane. He'd have been the only one like him and built that. Like Sharp at one time built his lane in the earlier time.
Where is Sharp? Call Dago. The hell, Vegas? Seattle, call somewhere. Where's Sharp? Golly.
He was the only one like him. He could have been the conscious speaker.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for sure that's like kind of his area of expertise. But then he also has, you know, a bit of street knowledge, which you don't necessarily
He
get.
don't have no street knowledge.
He was a rolling 20 Long Beach Crip,
but I don't
bro.
think his involvement.
He actually said he still is. On the Crip report card, they gave him an F.
I don't think his involvement. That's a good thing for him. His involvement in that is that.
Wack100, how you know what Boochie involvement is in Long Beach politics? They say he from 20s. He got other people say he from 20s, this, that, and the other too, right? So how could, like, this be the thing about Wack100 with me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, right? He be making these statements and y'all think for whatever reason that he really know what he's talking about. I don't know if it's the way he says it, right? I don't know if it's his face. I don't know if it's that rock head. I don't know if it's the nasty chains he be wearing, but something make y'all believe like he just know what he's talking about. Boochie from 20s. Multiple members from 20s and everything verify that. You know what I'm talking about? See, I don't think he was that from the that. Let's talk about what you was. To the Parus. So I've never heard anyone singing your Paru praises. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not a gang member. You know what I'm talking about? Not a gang member. And that's not just in front of the camera, but then after the camera, you know what I'm saying? I'm cripping in the kitchen or something like that. That's not what's going on here. I'm not a gang member. But again, you always politicking on somebody else gangster when there's nobody else to sing your praises, Wack100. I wonder about that. You want to say that. He always talking about, I don't think he was the that. What was he then? Tell us what he was then. Wackisha?
Oh, come on, I just.
Other notable grades, 607 Unk, F. Calling him a Crip, kind of questionable, but 607 Unk.
607 Unk gets an A.
An A in cripping.
You know why?
Because he didn't get killed by 4 Extra that day?
No, because they considered him being a Crip from his antics. So if your dumb ass is even considering him to be a Crip like that, then he duped you. You shouldn't even, the fact that they even included him in that means 6071.
I'd rather be a funny guy than a Crip who gets an F.
That's funny to him.
But he actually has Hoover tattooed on his fucking stomach.
I don't know.
He apparently, and maybe in St. Louis they would take it more seriously, but
You don't say Hoover, it say Hoover. Hoover. That's what it says, a little tiny ass Hoover. It's not Hoover. It's not like that. Hoover is a visible Hoover tatted on you. And you got a little Hoover across his belly. That's it. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, even him just being considered a Crip on this report card was pretty funny when you consider that there's a bunch of people on the report card who are very, very valid Crips. Rap news and street politics.
I fuck with him, but this what I don't fuck with dude. He talk a lot of shit. I don't respect none of them busters that don't show us who you are.
Them busters. I don't respect none of them busters. This is the thing. None of the busters care what you respect, Ganger. Just throwing that out there. None of the busters care what you think, Wack100. I venture to say people in the streets don't care what you got to say either. All the antics that you have back and forth across the internet, talking about this, snitching on this person, exposing this person. Exposing is just a cute word for snitching. Let's just be real. The hell? Who wants to be known as an exposer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. And shout out my dog, Rap News Street Politics. That's really my dog, though. From way back. And some people do know who he is. But he don't have to let you know who he is. You can make faceless content and have an opinion. I be telling people that all the time. If it wasn't for me just getting on here, looking at reaction channels or whatever, and really understanding what was going on, I would have done the same thing. And it's not about like me trying to hide from anybody or not want my respect or anything. But this is the thing, right? That munyan, that bag every 21st, that's the respect we need. Niggas don't care nothing about. Talk about some respect that niggas can't cash in no damn where. That's the problem with all you niggas right now. Niggas will respect. I'm a real nigga. I'll take all the phase. Nigga, respect. You ain't getting no damn money. Talking about. But anyway, Wack100 hating on Boochie. I'll be honest, a lot of the stuff that Wack100 was saying, you know, these are the questions a lot of people have for Boochie. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? What your numbers look like on your channel? Why you can't make these moments over there? You doing the same shit? You could cover the same exact topics. You could wait for them to go live and to see what they topics is, cover the same exact topics. You feel like you could do it better and do it on your channel. Q here said Boochie Bear channel is called Defiant with Brandon. That's out of pocket. You ain't even know homie platform or nothing. So for surely you ain't subbed up. I just not retweet, but I just put something Boochie sent me in the DMs. He always tagging me in some shit that I don't give a damn about. I'm just gotta keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I have no smoke with Boochie. And this time I said, you know what? I don't know why he keeps tagging me in this shit. But because he does, boop, I'm gonna just throw it on the story because I don't mind doing that. Boochie destroys leftists. Boochie talking that shit. I don't got no problem with this report. Straight up. But Boochie, niggas want you to get numbers on your channel. Boochie don't even really make too many videos. I look at you as a content creator. Again, Wack100's hating. Wack100 called you a snake. Ooh. He called you a snake. I don't necessarily think you're a snake. But Wack100 did call you a snake. I think you need to get them numbers up, though. That's no disrespect. I'm not, you know what I mean? My numbers are solid. I'm not getting like, you know, crazy numbers or anything, but I do pretty good for the size of my channel and the content that I produce on this specific channel. You know what I mean? But I'm also not nowhere talking about how I boost everybody's damn views. So it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is, but Wack100 doing what Wack100 does best. Hate. I'll tell you this. Wack100's top player hater from 1988 until present day. Nigga holds it down as top player hater every year. Every single year. Now, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strike, strategy, content, whatever it is, man. Contact @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only, please. And thank you, but what I want y'all to do is comment down below and let me know what y'all think about Kiwi Head's position on the whole Boochie Bear situation. Sound like he's cool with having him back, honestly, and maybe think he handled the whole situation with Buddy wanting to raise wrong. I think he might have too. What do you think about Wack100's comments? All he did was hate, but y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.